Okay, I'm going live, and okay, that shows up there. Let's activate source. Post. Okay, and then select live. Activate selected. Test. Okay, YouTube's working. And now, let's go live on TikTok. And CF Stars, DLC. Of stars. Confirm. And let's activate source. Cool. Okay. And hello, SC. Can you see me? Because TikTok says that you're here, but I don't know if anyone can see me. Okay. Actually, you know what? I can test and see. Okay. I think that's good. Okay. Cool. I think this is all working. Okay. Hello, Throes Mice. Can you see me? Does this actually show me? Okay. I think everything should be working. Okay, I'm going to play video games. If people could say... Actually, you know what? Okay. Can someone in chat confirm that you can see me? Oh, somebody liked the live, so I assume that that means that they can see me. Okay, awesome. Because I had a window open so that I could see the chat, and it said the live will start soon, and I was like, my program already says that I'm live. So I was getting a bit worried because I think I got the chat sorted out for all the 3 services that I'm streaming on. So yeah. Okay, we're gonna open the video game. I have a little chat window beside me. I'm using two different programs to stream because one lets me stream to TikTok and one lets me stream elsewhere. And the one that lets me stream to TikTok easily, I have to pay money for it to let me stream to multiple other services, and I have some money right now, but I would rather not spend it on streaming software until I have gainful employment again. There's a lot of not spending money on things that maybe I don't absolutely need going on right now. That's where I need to go. Just double checking that I've actually been everywhere. I think I've been everywhere, so I think now I'm just headed towards the final box area. Oh, by the way, TikTok says that I should tell you guys to like this thing. Then TikTok will be like, okay, I will suggest this to more people. Hey Bella, how are you doing? Hey Annie, thanks for joining us. This game loves giving you like really interesting villain designs with like elaborate backstories, but you like have to dig into them. Hello, Mr. E. How are you doing? Ooh, people have liked it 442 times. Sea of Stars is such a good game. And by the way, did you know that it's Canadian? A lot of people do not seem even know that. Apparently, I am bad at timing attacks today. Yeah. Sabotage Studios, makers of Sea of Stars and The Messenger, are both, more than two people. They're all out of Montreal. Yeah, no, pixel art games are great. Honestly, for a long time, I really wanted to make, like, a classic 2D RPG with really nice pixel art. And honestly, after this game came out, I'm kind of like, well, I can't do that better. I still did try for a little bit. I spent, like, over a year trying to learn RPG Maker, and I managed to make a little tiny chunk of something that, like, if you saw it in a trailer, you'd be like, oh, well, that kind of doesn't look terrible. But just getting graphics into that game and, like, consistently positioning them in the right place and stuff like that was... Yeah, well, like, the artwork part wasn't the hard part for me. It was the dealing with an engine that was clearly made by people who think that Windows is good. Like, the UI stuff with that was just, oh my. Okay, well, this is the 8 turns. So I am playing this on the Switch. I'm for someone who has enjoyed video games since he was a child. Like, we never owned the original NES, though we did have an Atari that I played a lot of Pitfall, and that game was hard. But like, the first game that I fell in love with was Super Mario 3, which I used to play on the Nintendos of various friends of mine. And then I wanted a Nintendo strictly for Mario 3. And so I was so mad in grade 2 when my parents went to the store and they bought a Super Nintendo, and that had Mario World instead of Mario 3. And yes, it looked better, but it wasn't Mario 3. Later, in retrospect, I'm very glad that they got the Super Nintendo instead. Yeah, no, I had the N64 as a kid. Oh, why do I keep doing that? But yeah, I had the N64. Never owned a GameCube because I got my first iMac in like, I think it was like the fall of 1999, and so after that, then everything like that I wanted to spend money on pretty well was for my Mac. So I kind of stopped gaming a lot. Then I went off to college, and I did own a Wii, but the only games that I owned for it were New Super Mario Bros. Wii and Smash Brawl. Then, ironically, the system that really got me back into doing any gaming was the Wii U of all things. And I loved Mario 3D World and Mario Kart 8, Pikmin 3 Deluxe. But at the same time, I also really, really, really love turn-based RPGs, and I'm so glad with the Switch that Nintendo has fixed their relationship with RPG making companies. You love cozy games? I got really into Animal Crossing when it came out. Like New Horizon, I mean. But other than that, I've never been able to get that much into cozy games. But oh yeah, no, I think I don't know how many hours I logged in New Horizons, but I logged a lot of hours in New Horizons. I really, really wanted to get, I think it was the blue roses that were really hard to get otherwise. Yeah, well, especially since I wasn't working at the time. I was on Surge back then, because there's not a lot of jobs that I could even do because of my issues with perfume. And so... Yeah, no, it's good. Okay, you gotta go need to game. Okay. Yeah, this is the new DLC that just came out. Is your capture supposed to be offset? Oh, no, sorry. I tried to make it a little bit bigger by like chopping off the edges. But I think I accidentally just dragged something over. Thank you for letting me know. I don't know why nobody else did. I feel like it's pretty obvious that wasn't intended, guys. Just let me know. I hate it when I stream for hours. Yeah, though I will say sometimes people are like telling Steve Boots that his audio is too loud or too soft, and I'm just like, guys, you have volume controls on your own damn computers. Like, you don't need to try and get him to fine-tune it to exactly how you'd like it to be. But, you know, if you can't hear me and you've got your volume up, then definitely let me know. But if you're like, oh, you're too loud, like, turn down the volume. Oh great, they're gonna give me one turn to try and... okay, so who could possibly... okay, that could get rid of 3 of them. Yeah, I think that is the only attack that I have to get rid of 3. Hey, Archive! How you doing? Okay, well the nice part with this is I should be able to get rid of that. Yeah, I'm noticing that he seems to be like healing by like 30 every time, and I only get... What the heck? I don't even get to... Well, okay, at least I can hurt him this time. But so when he does that silly mantra thing, I can't hurt him. And at least now he's only charging an attack. But this is annoying. So 2 attacks to try and break that. Yeah, no, this guy's... Well, I mean, he is a near end of game boss, so I don't think he's supposed to be easy, but hopefully this will both heal me up a bit and hurt him a bit. Well, I kind of need to do that anyway. Wait, can I do a combo? No, no. Okay. Oh, this should be able to do this 3 times. His attacks are so basically, when you get like the little icons that show up, that shows you that the boss is like charging an attack or something. So if you don't hit them with those specific types of attacks, then they'll get to do a more powerful spell. But the more things that you take off of that, even if you don't do it the whole way to like stop the spell from happening, you drop how strong the attack will be. So yeah, it's kind of funny. Unlike a lot of RPGs where you're just trying to hit, use your most powerful spell, whatever, this one, you can just kind of play it like that. Like, honestly, I didn't really understand it at first. And especially if there's some things that you can turn on to make the timed attacks easier, which I do, because apparently my rhythm is not good enough for this game, so I play at least the timed attack part on easy mode. But yeah, so like you can just let yourself get hit by more powerful attacks and just heal yourself constantly. But it is kind of fun to play along with what the game wants you to do, which is try and prevent the boss from doing their really powerful attacks. But sometimes you can't. Like, you don't always really have a realistic option. But, you know. And then you also, if you do just the normal attack, you also spread... I can't remember if they call it mana or something, but it's like basically spare mana or magic that sits on there to boost up your attacks. How I beat Green Drop Distance Heal Strike. Oh man, I need to someday actually try playing a Kingdom Hearts game. I never have, because I was never a PlayStation chicken growing up. Oh wait, I need to try and do this all in one. So yeah, they really want me to get hit by this attack. Yeah, that'll let me take 4 off. That would let me take 3 off. Oh, great, he killed one of my guys. Okay. Why wouldn't you start with the first Kingdom Hearts game? Isn't that kind of important? Oh, they are not making me do mini stuff. That's nice. How many turns do I got? Sweet. I can do it. Yeah, I mean, like, I loved old school JRPGs, so it's not like, if the game's a little rough around the edges. Though I will say that having played Dragon Quest XI-S, I've heard that there's a bunch of QOL improvements in that game, and I'm like, wait, there was a version of the game that didn't have all of these features? How did people not throw the game out the window? So, yeah, there is that. Yeah, let me do this. Yeah, always good when you do not die. Did I hear about the shadow cabinet? No, tell me about the shadow cabinet. Sweet! I finally killed him! 75 leaderships for the... More than half of them are in leadership. What? The Conservatives' shadow cabinet is 75 people. Huh? How many people are in the real cabinet? And do the critics get paid more or anything like that? Part of me wonders if him doing that many specific critics is his way of giving them more of an opportunity to talk and say stuff, because he'd for so long silenced the Conservatives. The small guy. Well, when you gotta try and pretend like everything that the Liberals do is evil and gonna destroy the company or the country, that is a team effort. Yeah, oh, well, I wonder if Carney... Actually, yeah, no, I would not put it past him to try and get some crossovers from other parties. Well, I mean, like, I was kind of expecting to try and pull from the NDP, but it would make sense for him to also try and steal some support from Pierre. That would be funny. That would be really funny. Yeah, though I don't know. It'll depend. I know. So, like, part of the problem for the NDP is that the people in charge really like mistreating the MPs for some reason, which does not, to me, make a whole lot of sense. Yeah, well, they seem really unhappy about that, which makes sense. Really, I feel like they probably need to outright boot. I've heard. I can't remember what her name is, but like I've heard some people saying that the president of the NDP is not a nice person to work under, which is really not what you want people saying. Yeah, whoever was responsible for like every choice that they made during the campaign needs to lose their job. There were so many weird missteps that cannot all be blamed on Jagmeet. Particularly with, you know, how they started out reaching out to influencers and then basically managed to tick everyone off by, like, really badly mistreating people, which shouldn't do. Yeah, I mean, Steve Boots a while ago was saying, like, the NDP should have really broken the supply and confidence deal when they forced Canada Post back to work. And in principle, I would agree with that. I understand why Trudeau didn't want to be the Prime Minister who stole Christmas. But the fact is, like, they can't just keep expecting Canada Post to just have their employees keep getting poorer and poorer. Like, if you don't like the system of Canada Post now, don't run it into the ground, figure out a different model. You know, like, for example, getting rid of everyday mail. Yeah, in a lot of cases, nobody gets anything urgent in the mail anymore. I'm mad at Singh, but he's far from the only issue. Yeah. I mean, really, it feels like right now the NDP is just certain people's ways to get ahead, and that's not good. It needs to be about actual Canadians, not just the people in the offices, and I feel like they're not necessarily saying it's about the people in the offices, but in the last election, it really felt like they were willing to put party over, the country. Wow, I'm tired. Trudeau needed to nut up and be for the people like we used to pretend to be. Yeah, I mean, like, with politicians, there's always, like, competing interests and stuff like that. So, I'm not ever gonna say, like, oh, I refuse to acknowledge that someone was trying their best or whatever, but in a lot of cases, I feel like Trudeau was just kind of tired, or he also may have surrounded himself with people who, like, weren't acknowledging how bad things were or whatnot, but there were a lot of people mad for a lot of actually good reasons. felt like he was sleepwalking through his leadership. Yeah, well, I feel like, honestly, like, the best thing to happen to the Liberals, though I'm sure they don't love dealing with him, was Trump getting elected, because it gave Canada a much bigger villain than the Liberals. And, like, to be clear, if I'm gonna put any sort of villain anywhere, like, the Conservatives are always gonna be the people that I'm most concerned about, because they're the ones who would gladly put me on a train. But not for good reason. But Pierre did successfully manage to convince a lot of people that he was the solution and not the problem. And when somebody manages to do that, there's only so much that you can do. It saves the libs from being really NDPR. Yeah, like, I definitely think, and, like, for the record, I don't think that the Conservatives were really running a good campaign before or anything like that. I think really it was just that people wanted to be mad at something, and what the Liberals should have been doing, which, you know, God forbid they actually do anything that makes sense, is they should have been picking fights with the different grocery companies. And, like, they had their little hearings and stuff where they were, like, trying to put public pressure on things like Superstore and whatnot. But you gotta understand, like, and you really should understand this if you're in leadership. People don't care about the truth. People care about what they feel. And what they felt was that they were getting ripped off, and they blamed the Liberals about that instead of people like Galen Weston. Am I gonna get killed by just random enemies? Oh, for Pete's sake. Yeah, like, I do not understand why the Liberals kept trying to play nice with these companies instead of being like, hey, we're gonna destroy you because you are actively trying to bankrupt everyone. Is this where... Oh my goodness. I refuse to use my healing items. I just Oh, I meant 23. Oh, damn. Oh, they're gonna kill me this way. I died. That's terrible. I can't remember the last time I died at this game. That's embarrassing. They aren't going to lead a revolution against corporate camp. Yeah, I definitely agree with that. I do very much wish that the NDP had offered something other than the silly stuff that they were. Okay. So what I need to do first this time. Oh, hey! I can do this. Is that what so, like, the NDP really need to get better at campaigning, not just when elections are happening. They need somebody like Bernie Sanders who can be doing press conferences constantly, talking about how, and like it really should be positioned as, you know, like, yes, the liberals are trying hard, and, you know, we do want to support the stuff that they're doing that's right, but, you know, basically talk about how, you know, half measures and things like that aren't good enough. That sort of thing would be really helpful in terms of getting the general population to want something more. Because right now it seems like the strategy is just every election talk about good ideas, but never like sit. Because if you look at what Bernie does, he's regularly expressing outrage at, for example, the fact that our drug prices are cheaper than America's drug prices, which Americans should be outraged by because they don't have to be as expensive as they are. They're as expensive as they are because their politicians don't bother to force them to be cheaper. Like it's really as simple as that. Yeah, so like, well, okay, it's not even that the NDP, or, well, I guess they do need a strategy. I was actually talking to, shoot, what was his name? I remember his last name, it's Harry. Is it? Okay, give me just 1 second. Jamie! Sorry, it was a J. I was talking to Jamie from the Revolution Party a while ago, and I was saying their website's really good, their priorities are good, but how do you position it to people who know that they're not going to get anywhere close to a majority within, you know, the next election at least? Like, it's the sort of thing that they will very much have to be building. And, yeah, oh, we had such a good phone call. I mean, like, I'm not gonna say that I'm, like, the most untrustworthy or trusting person. There we go. I'm untrustworthy. No. But it was definitely one of those calls where you feel like you're finishing each other's sentences sometimes. I like saying you don't like to do. Yeah, so, So you need better leadership, but you also need leadership with better convictions, and you need leadership that's willing to piss people off. Like, people need to believe in things, and it needs to be more than just, my voters find this messaging appealing. It needs to be, I would feel like I was lying if I didn't say this. That's very much what they need, and very much what they haven't had. Yeah, not the most skeptical person, but still reasonably. I'm not the most. I used to be much more trusting, but you know, after working in tech support, after like getting to know some narcissists, I'm now much less inclined to just, you know, trust me, bro, sort of thing. But yeah, no, he seems really good to me. So yeah, I would, but I was telling him, like, a good idea would be to put on your website, like, how even when you're not in a majority, you're going to work with the other parties that are in power to push for this, you know, like, say things like, we will regularly have meetings, we will support, or like, we'll offer our support only when they're willing to move further to the left on issues that are important to us. You know, when we're in the House of Commons, even if it may feel like we're not doing important things, simply being able to stand and ask, you know, in question period and things like that will make people uncomfortable. And making people uncomfortable when they're doing bad things is important. And so, you know, talk about things like that. So he was like, yeah, that's a good idea. I haven't checked their website to see if they've updated it yet. But I know that he's a little bit busy with a number of things. Apparently, since they did their press conference, they've had a lot of interest. I think to some extent he was a little surprised with the amount of interest, which is nice to hear. Yeah, he's one of those people who's like smart, but doesn't give off like a manipulative vibe, which I'm a big fan of. What was the point? Like, I'm over here, and that ladder's down now. But... okay, wait, I can go... I feel like I'm missing where I'm supposed to go. Hello, Michael F. Thank you for joining. Oh, is my chat on the side not? Okay, good. I have not been missing any comments, so I'm hello, Brian. Okay. Okay, where's the ladder one go? Oh, there it is. Okay, that one gives me the ladder if I do that. Then how do I get it down? I need to be able to get back. Okay, so that's the I feel like I'm missing something. Brian. How are you doing? Hello, Rocket Sauna. I am playing a video game that has me a wee bit stumped. Okay. So that's how I do that. And then I come back over all the way here. Not totally sure how I did that. But that's okay. Oh yeah, no, Sea of Stars is great. So like, the most challenging part of it is the combat system. Though I wouldn't say that, like, if you've played turn-based RPGs before, you'll be fine. Okay. So I've finished this area, I guess. But yeah, so there's like some light puzzling to it. One of the nice parts is like the traversal in this game is very good. Compared to a lot of turn-based RPGs, there's a lot more up and down, hopping on things. It's not the sort of thing where you ever like lose because you platformed wrong. You just might end up in a battle. But it keeps the overworld much more engaging. There's little items to find. That generally, it's mostly like stuff that can get used for crafting. But yeah, the combat. The game is really like, it's a turn-based RPG, but it's made in light of the fact that, or I don't know how much they would say this, but I feel like it's made to be a lot more engaging consistently than some turn-based RPGs are. So like in combat, you've got timed attacks, which are clearly inspired by Super Mario RPG. What did I just trigger? Okay. There's something over with sparkling. A fruity roll. That's my name on Fridays. But yeah, so there's some puzzling. It makes it so the game isn't just like constant battle. The story is good. Like, I really enjoyed the story. There's definitely a few points where you're like, oh, I wasn't expecting that. That was a good story beat. I won't say that it's like the best RPG story ever made, but I enjoy it. And really, what more can you ask for? Oh, that's fun. Okay, so I'm gonna have to go like that, and go like that. There we go. One second, I'm gonna sneeze. And that is why we are happy we have mute buttons. Yeah, no, it is probably one of the best turn-based RPGs ever made. I would definitely say that. Other people might not. Other people are allowed to have whatever wrong opinions they want to have. But I will. It's definitely one of my more favorite. People are free to have whatever opinions they want to have, but I think it's great. And I'm right. It did also get like really good scores on pretty well. How am I supposed to get there? Oh, is that like the next level up thing? Yeah, I can get up there. Blingy blingy. Okay, if you enjoyed Chrono Trigger, this is like the closest that we will ever get to a Chrono Trigger 2. Like even more close than Chrono Cross. It's not made by the same team as Chrono Trigger, but it was heavily inspired by Chrono Trigger. Hello, MAB. Very on the same vein. Is that a good thing? It's just, I asked just because the game has a lot of verticality. I like it. It's one of those games that kind of shifts how it behaves through. Yeah, well, like, honestly, anyone who plays the game who says that they like RPGs and liked Chrono Trigger, who, for, like, whatever reason might say that they don't like it, I would just question that person's sanity. If you like turn-based RPGs, you should like this game. You should. Did I not jump from high enough? Why can I not jump off of this? I'm missing. There we go. Yeah, actually, I have a buddy of mine who was really one of the big people to, like, even introduce me to RPGs when I was younger. They just expect me to, like, jump and use the grappling hook or something. They never expected me to do that before. No, I can't do It's gonna be really annoying when I do figure out why. I will say there are a few points in the game where the developers clearly have something in mind, and you, the player, do not. And that gets very frustrating. But especially with like the base game Sea of Stars, you can always look up the solution online if you really need to. That's annoying. I think this be a bug. Like they must have tested this a whole bunch. Really have one more level to gain. Is there a switch that I can do to pull that out? If so, where the hell is it? Oh, do I have to switch that back? This is going to be something where I have to switch that switch back, probably. If that's what it is, I'm going to be very annoyed. But I'll be happy that I solved it. Okay, I hope that did something worthwhile. Oh, yeah. It moved a thing back. This better work out. Oh, okay. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. That was annoying. And whatever, it's near the end of the game. They have to do hard puzzles, but that one just felt unfair. Most of the time when you figure out they're silly puzzles, they're really rewarding. That one was not. That one was just very annoying. But whatever, the rest of the game is good, so that's fine. Did not enjoy that, though. Hey, Probable Falls, I like your content. You probably noticed that I've reshared some of those videos. Maybe. I don't know. People sometimes reshare mine, and then I'm very happy. But then other times, I don't notice them, and I wish that I can see everyone who's reshared, but I can only see like the last two. Hi, Viv. Okay. So I have 4. I'm gonna pay 3. What am I gonna get for these? Probably a month. Oh, I get a cannon. Which is gonna shoot me to a place where I can get more tickets. Oh wait, I can get those events. Ooh, I got paid. Hi Kai, how are you doing? Oh, some cannons are menacing little fuck people. Skybound racks. That's gonna be equipment for Berlin. This actually might be good. Because if I do that, then I can keep spamming for healing things. I'm gonna try that out. Okay, so priority will be to get rid of the little mouse thing with the key because those can call in more enemies, and I do not like that. So what are they weak to? They're not weak to anything. That's annoying. You know what? I'm gonna first do this. Dead. Scaffolding the fire. Like turn-based RPGs. I've heard good things about Sweetoken. I've heard they got a remaster. I will probably buy it once it goes on sale. Okay, I kind of thought those guys were gonna thank me, but okay, there's just a weird bird statue now. That's fun. check that, or did I? Okay, just right there. Oh, hey! Oh, this is why you gotta play with things. Okay, there's little spiky platforms there. Oh, you want them to stand on one of them, and then I want to stand on the other one. Three. Okay, so they keep two away from not sure why that worked, but okay. Hello, NBC tortilla dips. Why are there L's in tortilla if there's no L's in tortilla? Ooh, I can get corn. Hello, Bumps and Geyser007. Oh no, that's not good. Okay, okay, wait. I can do from there. I have lit up one of the evil clown's eyes. Welcome, Marianne. It was funny after last night's stream, TikTok was like, You streamed more than 90 or no, more than 100% of people with your number of followers. And I couldn't tell if that was them being complimentary or if that was them being like, hey, maybe you should do something else given that you don't have enough followers. Hello, VR416. How you doing? Oh, by the way, TikTok previously had said that I should remind you guys to tap the little heart button. Say that you like me. Ooh, and this, I think, is the final level that I can gain in the DLC. Ooh, I have a new combo. Oh hey, I just realized very dark. Hey Siri, turn on lights. There we go. Yes, I have very big interest. Oh, hey, there's a switch up. I have successfully turned on the face Oh, that's a lot of that, guys. Ooh, pink monkeys. I have not tasted them yet. Okay. Hello, Lori. Healing How's everybody doing? Oh wow, I've got 4 new followers. I streamed for like 3 hours yesterday, got no new followers. Did have one of my regular followers that sent me a lot of gems, which I appreciate. But thank you so much, Rocket Sonic. I'm glad you're enjoying the stream and my content in general. I try very hard, and sometimes I succeed. Sometimes I don't. Oh great. Oh, well, this is only 3 at once. My favorite roasting chicken. Oh, I've been thinking of names for like backup accounts. That actually be good. Getting roasted first thing in the morning. Thank you. I try. You know what? Let's make sure. I'm honestly kind of tempted. Hello, Cedar. How are you doing? Hello, Wondersham Design. Hello, T-Stonewall. How are you doing? Hey there, Battle Axe. Oh wow, aquele... Hello, Grumpy Dumpy. Oh, that was annoying. That's one of those puzzles that, like, you know what you need to do way faster than you're able to complete. Hello, Richard James Crosby, I'm assuming. Kind of cut off. Ooh. You know what? I'm actually getting kind of tired and whatnot, so I think I'm actually going to wrap it up for today. But thanks to everyone who came out and watched and participated in the chat and whatnot. I'm gonna head out.